hey, my.
All right, first of all, hello, Julian.
Hey, how you doing, Tyree? You asked me to come up here, so I figured I'll do you the legitly. Come up here and say hi.
For first question, Julian, are you part of the rapist pedophile group that you hang out with, or are you an individual investee that just hangs out with them?
I am an individual that does my own thing, yes.
All right, cool. Well, we'll find out over the time. We'll see if you stand the test of the time. Now, what's going on between you and my girl here, or what?
Oh, nothing. The thing is that Jenny has a beef with Rustic, and I'm cool with Rustic, so that's where it leads to be that I don't like her.
I do disagree, though. I feel more like Rustic has a clear beef with Jenny. I don't think Jenny has a beef with.
Hey, it's possible. It's possible. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, because I know her pretty well, and I've seen what's transpired. I mean, Rustic has come over here literally like a goddamn steam train, and just lost her shit all over Jenny. And I mean, it was impressive to watch. I don't know if you caught wind of that episode or not, but it was pretty bad.
No, I didn't. I mean, I very solemnly watch your streams. But,
yeah, I think Rustic has evil intentions, but sometimes she's not that bad.
What makes you think that, though? I mean,
evil intentions. I mean, the evil intentions are clear based off of what she does with me. I mean, she comes over here trolling me and shit, and then acts like she's genuine 1 minute, and then rears her ugly mask head all the next. I mean, it's just my experience. I mean,
well, you know how YouTube is.
Yeah, but this is not YouTube normality. This is like weird ass shit they're doing. I mean, if I wanted to get receipts, I could. I'm just, you know why I don't have receipts, Julian? Because I don't care enough to pay attention.
Oh, okay. I was just asking that.
I'm just saying from my own experience with Rustic. Yeah, Rustic is clearly on some fuck shit. But I mean, been better than the other ones. She's like a better piece of shit for me.
I do have a question for you, if you don't mind me asking.
Go ahead. You know you're talking to the man that's bigger than Donald Trump. Don't you forget it, Julian.
Hey, fucking go for it. I mean, if that's what you want to roll with. But my question is, my question is, it's like I've been in your chat numerous times.
I thought you were Stanley this whole time.
No.
Hey, Julian, what's up?
Hey, hello. How are you doing, Jenny? Just give me 1 second. I'm asking Tyree a question.
Yeah, I heard.
No, I heard you. You thought that was Stanley. But my question is that I've been in your chat multiple times, and you say you never pay attention to the chat, but you're like blocking everybody.
Hey, Julian, hold on, because I'm having network issues. Okay. First of all, just bear with me if that happens. If I get knocked off, I can't help it, and I got to see what I can do. But first of all, I've never. Number two, we've been over this. And number three, I had tried to tell you right now before they cut me off.
Yeah, I didn't hear number two.
I've thought that you were Stanley. Since this whole time. So every time you come in my chat, if you're a mental faggot, I get you out of here. That's just kind of how it works. Other than that, I'm not blocking everyone. I've never blocked one genuine account yet that hasn't insulted me. So what I'm going to ask you in return is, don't I have a right to block people who are insulting and attacking me outside of you? That was a mistake because of mistaken identity.
Okay, outside of mistaken identity, yeah, I can see that. So, yeah.
Well, who have I really blocked that's ever come over here and had a respectable position? I mean, I would love to know, because I know my actions, and I'm telling you right now, my mind works really quick. I've never blocked someone that came with a real position.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, people that are in your chat that talk shit. I mean,
yeah, I'm going to block them.
Yeah, but you say you don't pay attention to the chat.
Well, I haven't really. I mean, honestly, today I haven't been in it. I usually come back in it, and then I don't look at the names. I have to literally avoid looking at the names, and I literally hit the block button. So that's the honest to God.
Oh, okay. That was my question, because I'm like, if he don't watch the chat, how is he blocking everybody that says something he don't like?
But I do that too, Julian. I'll go and block people without even reading what they say.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I just block, don't even read.
So you don't even look at the at like what they're saying? You just automatically block them?
Yeah, because I know they're trolls.
Yeah, but don't you got to click on the person's name or like their like little 3 symbol thing and then block them or some shit like that? Yeah, I'm still new to streaming. So
it's real quick to do in StreamYards. It's just those 3 dots. You click it and block. And I just know the trolls from like my regular viewers.
I don't know what's going on with my connection. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my connection, so I may have some issues. It may be knocking me off, so I apologize. Y'all can always continue talking, but I'm here.
Cool.
Now go ahead, Jenny. We were talking about that.
No. What did you say?
Oh no, I was like, I mean, if you just confirm that you click on 3 dots, I mean, but you have to click on the name. I mean, you have to see.
No, you don't. I know how to avoid the name because I have something called peripheral vision, Julian. You got to understand, I'm like one of the best point guards in the country. This is why, because my peripheral is amazing, meaning I can see people coming from the side better than most people without even really looking out the side of my eye. So I can actually see. I could actually see basically what account you are without actually looking at the account.
Oh, I'm familiar with peripheral vision.
Yeah, I mean, I really do it. I know it sounds corny, but I think it's more corny that people are forcing me to have to do that. I would love to be able to just look at the chat, but it's so negative and hateful. It's unreal. But all I'm telling you is the people you hang out with are the ones who do that all day. Are you aware of that?
Well, I mean, it all depends who you say I hang out with.
Well, I'm just saying everybody on Dreams panel, basically.
Well, I mean, there's a couple people on Dreams. You talking about Mr. Haggis?
You know who I'm talking about. No, I'm not talking about a Mr. Hat. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Oh, because that's
I don't want to go over it. We know who we're talking about. Okay. But
all right.
I mean, did you have a question for me about the debate or what I was talking about with the blacks and all that? I'm sure you want to get into all that.
Actually, I just came up here to chit chat. So I mean, it's your panel. So I mean, whatever.
That doesn't mean that I have to control the conversation. If you have a real question or you want to talk about that topic or anything, you're asking me what we were talking about. So I thought maybe you wanted.
Oh yeah. I mean, I heard a little bit of what you were saying.
What do you think about it? Do you think I don't make sense, or what do you think?
Refresh it. What were you talking about? That way I can go off that.
There's a lot of shit. I mean, just the fact that I think the world is very much in denial as a whole. I just think that when it comes to black people, I think that their problem has always been that they don't stand up for themselves and they don't seem to want to look in the mirror and look at themselves. I mean, that's what I symbolize. I never symbolized anything being against black people. I always symbolized helping them. If you really study my radio history and what I've done on here, but what I do stand for is telling someone the goddamn fucking truth, whether they like it or not. And that's why these people want to, dub me this racist name, and it's again the people that you're around, and they know that it's not true. I couldn't be farther from being racist, but I am going to tell people whether they like it or not. So what I'm saying is, I think that they are spineless. I think that from my experience in life, I think that they don't stand up for themselves right. I think that they whine and ask for handouts. And I think that they just don't want to look in the mirror and fix what's wrong with them and their culture. And they want to blame everyone else like a lot of people on YouTube. Go ahead.
Well, everybody has their own perspective on certain topics or subjects and shit like that. So
I agree. I mean, I also think
that's your opinion, though.
It's not. That's my issue, Julian. That's why I do radio, because I don't believe in opinions. See, nothing I bring is my opinion. It's not something I'm attached to, and it's not a belief. It's actually a fact. It's the world we live in. I'm telling you off my own experience what they've done off their actions. So that's actually factually not an opinion. That's the fact of what's happened in real life. So that's why I like debating, because I like to debate circumstantial evidence, meaning whatever is off the circumstances of that situation and what's taken place in the ordeal that's happened. I like to talk about those situations. But that's why a lot of the people on YouTube don't like me, because they know nobody can debate with me, because every time they've tried, I bring too many facts and they can't fuck with the facts. I don't like opinions. I like facts. Opinions are like assholes.
Well, I mean, yeah, everyone has one. But
so I'm asking you, what's your opinion then, or what's your fact on the situation?
I mean, there's been a lot of black people that have numerous successes. History shows it.
Okay, that's a great fucking opening for my position, and you're going to give me an opportunity to voice mine. So, and I'm going to try to teach you something today that you don't have to agree with, but this is my viewpoint. So, give me some black people that you feel are successful, and tell me what their successes have been, and I'll give you my opinion on that.
What about Martin Luther King?
Okay, I agree with that. He was successful.
Malcolm X?
I agree with that one again. That's success.
Frederick Douglass?
I don't know enough about him. Who was he? He has something to do with slaves, or no?
What about a white guy?
Wait, John, I'm asking you to educate me about Frederick Douglass. I know the name. I don't know who is that.
Frederick Douglass?
Yeah, I don't be studying the niggas' history, Julian. Come on, I'm just telling you to educate me.
No, I mean, you said that you're like.
I didn't say I was well read on fucking. I don't celebrate Black History Month, Julian. Come on, I'm telling you to tell me who he is. Just who is he? Just tell me. Do you know who he is? Hello?
Hold on. No, I mean, I know of him, but do I know like his super background? No.
Well, you asked me about him, so I'm saying, what was his success? That's all.
He was activist.
Okay, what did he accomplish?
He was a standout figure for the African American society.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't really tell me.
He was a professor.
He's a professor. Okay. Do you think being a professor is an accomplishment? I'm not trying to be smart with you, but I'm trying to get to
No. Go ahead. What's your opinion, man? Go for it.
I'm just saying that might be why I don't know him. You know why? Because I don't focus on people that I dismiss because I just don't care. Now let me look him up real quick. He's an American social reformer, abolitionist, orator, writer, and statesman. After escaping from slavery in Maryland, he became. I said I knew he had something to do with slavery, so I wasn't completely off. I did know of him, but I just don't know him specifically, and I can admit that. Became famous.
What about Harriet Tubman?
Yeah, I mean, I give all those people their success, but you're using the wrong names. I want you to get to the ones I don't think are successful. I love the ancestors, but see, that's what I represent. You got to understand who I am. I got raised by real niggas in the hood. I got raised by motherfuckers who were all dead or in prison and really all gone now. I'm from a different generation, Julian. You get like, this is real shit. I'm being honest with you. Like, we don't even exist no more. I'm an extinct species. So this is the thing is I speak for the ancestors. The ancestors speak through me. I think all the ancestors like them turning in their fucking grave. See, if I was talking to the ancestors, I'd have a lot more respect for them, but I'm not. I'm talking to the little bitch ass babies that are a bunch of latchkey children that didn't fucking do or accomplish a thing in their lives and literally are fucking some whiny babies in a bitch made millennial generation. So you got to understand
what Rosa Parks.
Sorry?
Rosa Parks.
Again, success. I don't have anything against those people, but you're still on the wrong people. You're all on the ones that I'm going to say are successful. Get to the modernized motherfuckers. Okay. Get to the slaves. Get to the pieces of shit I can't stand.
Okay, but my whole thing is naming off them individual people is that like they were successful African Americans, and you're saying that African Americans don't have no success, they're bums and shit.
I never said that. If you take
I could be reading wrong.
Wait. If you take
I'm reading it wrong.
If you take me out of context, you're going to get the statement wrong. This is what people do a lot, and this is my point. Now, even if within
that's why I said I was reading you wrong.
No, that's fine, but I'm trying to teach for the public so they can hear me. So even if I had said that statement and it comes out of context wrong, and I say, well, no blacks have ever been successful, which I did not say, but let's say I said that. That's just me talking out of frustration or something. That doesn't mean I mean that literally. But the point is, I think that they definitely had some success. I didn't say that. What I said is that I think that the more modernized generation has not had any success, to be specific, which is why I'm trying to get you to name some modern day motherfuckers.
Are we talking just about in general, or are we talking about any genre?
Name whoever you want, Julian, any black person under the sun, and I'll give you my opinion. I'm just saying, let's get away from the pre-slave days, because we passed that generation.
50 Cent is pretty successful.
Okay, right there. That's a good one. Okay, I totally disagree, and I have proof, documented proof. I have a court order protection. I have him getting stabbed by a black child, not gangster at all. I have him getting shot in front of his crib and disrespected. That is the utmost form of disrespect within a gang. You have to kill the person. If they do that to you, you get kicked out the fucking gang. So on top of that, he's not rich. I'm the only man who ever did radio. I proved that he was going bankrupt. You can ask YouTube and call him and contact him. I put up the video. I was the only man in the world to predict when he went bankrupt, and I knew he would because I knew he didn't have any money. So it's not about money. It's about having a brain and being smart. And I knew that he would go bankrupt because he had about 2 to 3 lawsuits in him. And after the first one or the first 2, I said, he's up out of there if he gets one more. He got hit with the one more. I called it before it happened, was the only human being in existence. I can guarantee this. And nobody gave me my credit for that, and that's fine. I don't expect them to because people don't know who I am. That's fine. But my point is, he's not successful. He actually lives within Mike Tyson's mansion that he occupies. He does not own. Freemasons, if you study the game of how the world works, they don't own anything. He did not purchase that house. He did not purchase any car he drives in. He just merely occupies them like being in the military. And that's the truth. And that's not an opinion. It's actually factual.
Do you mind if I intervene?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you said Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is the person who went to fame.
Mike Tyson got fame, right, but I don't agree that that's success. See, Mike Tyson being successful for me is the fights that he won. But see, I can do the same thing. I'm trying to change up people's perception. People are looking at the world like, okay, well, Mike Tyson is successful and you're not. It's actually couldn't be farther from the truth. Mike Tyson is merely within a league. Do you really believe that these leagues license the best fighters? Do you think that the NBA has the best basketball players in the world? You can tell me if you do.
When you hit the NFL, you hit the NBA, you hit the UFC. I mean, you're top class fighters, basketball players, football players. Of course, you're going to be the best of the best, even if somebody has an opinion that you're not.
But I disagree with that 100% and think that sounds crazy. And that's my position that I'm trying to get you to understand, because it literally sounds insane what you're saying, Julian, because you're saying that basically you're brainwashed by the TV and that the whole world should be as well. And that's not the truth. There's actually basketball players all over the world that are way better than Michael Jordan right now. I can guarantee.
Oh, I'm sure.
Then they're not the best, which is what my point is, that they're not the best. And what I'm saying is that it's not to shoot down what you're saying. It's that people don't get out and really do their research about the world around them. I did. I spent years doing this. So I devoted my life to it, actually, and literally said,